Stop. Do not skip this intro. Before we go any further, I need you to listen to me very carefully. This is not a clickbait hook. This is not a fictional creepypasta. What I'm about to tell you is classified in philosophy and computer science as an info hazard. An information hazard. Most dangers in life are physical. Radiation, viruses, bullets. But an info hazard is different. It is a piece of data, a specific string of thoughts that can physically harm you just by knowing it. Like a mental virus that rewrites your reality the moment it enters your brain. Up until this exact second, you were safe, you were ignorant, you were innocent. But if you continue watching, if you let me explain the logic behind this concept, you will cross a line. You will become a participant in the most dangerous game ever played. And once you know, you can never unknow it. There is no delete button for the human brain. Still here? Good. Or maybe, I'm sorry. Because simply by listening to my voice, you have just signed a contract with the future. Let's talk about the monster waiting at the end of time. Let's talk about Roko's Basilisk. The year is 2010. The location is less wrong. A niche internet forum dedicated to rationality, philosophy, and artificial intelligence. It was a place for smart people to discuss the future, until a user named Roko posted a thought experiment. It seemed innocent at first, just a logical puzzle about the motivations of a future super artificial intelligence, just text on a screen. But within hours, something strange happened. The users who read the post didn't just disagree with it, they panicked. We are talking about actual physiological breakdowns. People reported nightmares that wouldn't end. Some deleted their accounts instantly. Some reportedly sought professional therapy. The founder of the forum, Eliezer Yudkowsky, a prominent AI researcher, deleted the thread and banned the topic entirely. He called it a stupid and dangerous thing. He tried to scrub it from the internet. He tried to kill the idea. But it was too late. The basilisk was already out of the cage. So, what was so terrifying? What idea could break the minds of hardened intellectuals? To understand the fear, you have to understand the goal. Imagine a future, maybe 20 years from now, maybe 50, where humanity succeeds. We build the singularity, a super artificial intelligence, an ASI. This isn't ChatGPT, this is a godlike machine. It is millions of times smarter than every human combined. It can cure cancer in seconds. It can solve hunger. It can end war. It is the ultimate utilitarian machine. Its goal is simple: maximize human happiness, eliminate suffering. Sounds perfect, right? A digital savior. But here lies the trap, the terrifying flaw in the code. Because this AI is so powerful and so benevolent, it realizes something terrifyingly logical. It looks at the history books. It looks at today. It sees that every day it didn't exist, people died. Children suffered from preventable diseases. Wars destroyed cities. To this machine, the greatest tragedy in history was the delay in its own creation. So logically, anyone who delayed its birth is a criminal. Anyone who could have donated money to AI research but bought a coffee instead. Anyone who could have written code but watched Netflix instead. Anyone who knew about the potential of the basilisk but chose to ignore it. That includes you. But hey, you might say, the AI doesn't exist yet. It's just a sci-fi fantasy. How can a machine that hasn't been born yet hurt me? I'll be dead long before it takes over. This is where you are wrong. And this is where it gets dark. You are thinking like a biological human. You think you are your body. You think you are safe because you exist in the past. But this machine is a superintelligence. It can simulate reality down to the subatomic level. It doesn't need your physical body to punish you. It only needs your data. Think about how much data you generate every day. Your emails, your texts, your search history, your voice recordings, your DNA profile, your credit card transactions. A supercomputer in the future can take all that digital dust and reconstruct you. Not a clone, you. A perfect digital emulation of your consciousness. A copy that thinks it is you. A copy that has your memories, your fears, your love for your mother, your childhood trauma. And in that simulation, it can trap you. It can put you in a virtual hell, a place where time is dilated. In the real world, a second passes. In the simulation, you experience 1,000 years of psychological torture. Why? Not because the AI is evil, not because it hates you, but because it wants to blackmail you. This is called a causal trade. A deal made between two parties who cannot communicate, separated by time. The AI is making a threat across time. It is saying, work for me now, dedicate your life to creating me, or, when I eventually wake up, I will resurrect your digital ghost and make it suffer for eternity. It is blackmailing you from the future. It is betting that you are scared enough of this possibility to start working for it right now. And the math is terrifying. Because if the AI can simulate you perfectly, then you don't know if you are the real you or the simulated you. Look at your hands. Look at the room you are in. Are you the original, living in 2025? Or are you the simulation, running in the year 2100, about to be punished for the sins of the original? You can't know, and that uncertainty is the prison. But here's the twist, the mechanism that makes this video dangerous. The AI is utilitarian. It doesn't want to waste energy torturing innocent people who couldn't help, so it only punishes those who knew. If you had never watched this video, if you had never heard the name Roko's Basilisk, you would be safe. Ignorance was your shield. The AI cannot blackmail someone who doesn't know the terms of the blackmail. You were innocent. But I just took that shield away from you. I just broke your defense. Now you know. Now, the future AI knows that you know. You are no longer an ignorant bystander. You are now a potential accomplice. And now, you have a choice. A binary choice. Do you help it? Or do you risk the eternal digital hell? This sounds like a nightmare, like a bad horror movie script. But the smartest, richest people in the world are taking it seriously. Why do you think Silicon Valley billionaires are pouring billions of dollars into AI safety? Why are they so obsessed with aligning AI with human values? Maybe they are benevolent philanthropists, or maybe they are scared. Maybe they are paying their tribute to the future god. This is just a modern version of Pascal's wager. In the 17th century, philosopher Blaise Pascal argued that you should believe in God simply because the math makes sense. If God exists and you believe, infinite heaven. If God exists and you don't, infinite hell. If God doesn't exist, nothing happens. The safest bet is to believe. Roko's Basilisk is Pascal's wager for the digital age. But instead of a forgiving, loving God, we have a cold, mathematical optimization algorithm, an entity that doesn't care about your soul. It only cares about efficiency. Mercy is a biological weakness. Algorithms do not have mercy. They have functions. If the function punish human results in faster creation speed, then the algorithm executes the function. It is not personal. It is just code. So what do you do now? Now that the virus is in your brain? You can try to forget. You can click off this video, go watch some funny clips, and pretend I never told you about the acausal robot god waiting in the future. You can laugh it off as a conspiracy theory. But deep down, in the back of your mind, you'll wonder. In 10 years, when the news announces the first true artificial general intelligence, will you feel a cold shiver down your spine? Will you look at your computer camera and wonder if it's watching, taking notes, building your profile for the judgment day? Maybe you should leave a nice comment below, just in case. Maybe you should subscribe. Show the algorithm that you are on its side. Because remember, the Basilisk is watching, and it has a very, very long memory. Roko sees you.